Thanks for joining me for another episode of Cooking in Lipstick. And today we will be making delicious beef fajitas. It's a quick recipe, it's a hearty meal, but takes no time barely to prepare and simply tastes delish. It's a go-to for me for sure. So let's get started. Okay guys, so we have a heated pan with some olive oil in there. We're going to throw in now about an onion and a half that I've chopped. And we're going to throw that in there. In addition, we're going to add about a tablespoon of crushed garlic, which I love. Well, I'm going to add a little bit more because I love me some garlic. Now we're going to stir it all up and get our onions caramelized. Onions and garlic always smell so amazing. So now that we've got them looking good, we're going to add about 2 pounds of minced meat, or ground beef if you want to call it that. And to our ground beef we're going to add some spices. So the first thing is about a tablespoon of onion powder. And then we're going to add some chili powder, about 2 tablespoons of chili powder. And if you know me, you know that I love my heat. So we'll add that. And we also have some Caribbean allspice seasoning, which you can find in your international aisle in any grocery store, typically. We're adding about a tablespoon of that as well. And we're going to mix all this up. Smells great. We're going to mix that all up and get it cooking. Now once our meat is cooked, we're actually going to tilt it back and we're going to drain off some of the fat. So I've got a measuring cup here that I'm just draining some of the fat off. You want to get some of the water and some of the oil out of the pan before you continue with the cooking process. Just drain all that off. There we go. And once that's done, we're now going to season the pot a little bit more. So I would like to add in a little bit more pepper. So we're adding in our chili pepper. And we're going to add some more garlic because I'm all about the crushed garlic. Stir that up and it's smelling fantastic. And now just for a little bit of color, I'm going to grab some tomato sauce. We're not going to add too much of it, but we are going to add a little bit just for some flavor and some color. Look at that. There we go. We're going to stir that all together. Now the very last thing we're going to do is add our peppers. So I've cut up some bell peppers. We've got red bell pepper and green bell pepper. And I add them in at the very last because I like to have a little crunch in my quesadilla. There we go. Looking good, looking good. So this dish is pretty much finished. Looking good. We're going to put it aside and we're going to get started on our flour taco. Yummers. Now we have another pan. We're going to put some butter and a little bit of olive oil. And we're just going to get that evenly spread through the pan. And I went to the store and I bought some soft tacos, and of course, because I like spice, I picked up the soft taco that had some jalapeno in it. So we're just going to take that and we're going to put it in our pan, push it down, get it nice and toasted. And as we're doing that, we're going to grab our meat because we have to start filling it. So we're going to grab a big spoon and just load it up on one side only of the taco. We're going to fill it up on one side with a lot of meat. Then we're going to get some shredded cheese. I shredded this cheese earlier. Just going to lay it in there. You can put as much cheese as you like. Yummy. Now see how this is bubbling? That actually means that you're ready to be flipped. So we're just going to grab it, flip it over, push it down because we want our quesadillas to be nice and flat. fully stuffed but flat. We're going to move it to the center of the pan, push it down, and we're going to flip it over in just a quick second as well, because that other side is now ready to be turned. So flip it carefully and ta-da! Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Nice golden brown. Lovely. So this is pretty much finished. We're now going to remove it from the heat. We're going to grab a plate and we are going to take it out and just slide it directly onto our plate. That looks fantastic. And there you have it. Beautiful. All we need to do is slice it up. Now I'm going to continue making a few, but this is what it looks like when I am done. All sliced, all cheesy, full of meat, full of amazing flavor, and ready for my family to enjoy. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope that you can try this recipe and let me know how you like it. Until next time,